Hi everybody, sanibonani. Welcome to my channel. Igama lami nguNtando Mdletshe, and on this channel siyasifunde iy'ncwadi ebhalwe ngolimi lwethu lwesiZulu size la sizokhuluma ngazo ley'ncwadi senzele labo phela abanqenayo ukufunda nalabo abangenathi isikhathi sokuthi bayifunde. Siyaphinda futhi buka ama-reality shows ethala eMzansi bese siza la sokhuluma ngawo lama-shows, senze ama-reviews ama-recaps bese siyaphinda futhi sikhuluma any other issues avukayo uma ngabe lama-shows sesiwabukile ku-TV. If you are joining us for the first time and you really like our content, do not forget to press the subscribe button la ngezansi bese upressa notification bell to subscribe. Kanti futhi uma ufuna ukuba member, there is a join button, or ufuna ukubonga i-channel as a once off with money, there is a thanks button as well. Guys, have you ever had an experience where you are wearing somebody's clothing item? Especially those who have siblings like I do. Maybe you are wearing your siblings, especially if it's a younger sibling. You're wearing it just like umuntu or icathulo zakhe, and then you go somewhere and then somebody says, wow, that's a really nice jersey, and then your sibling is like, elam. Or those are really nice shoes, and then your sibling is like, ezam, there's a icathulo. Just before you even say thank you, you know, because you look nice, you like, before you even say thank you, they come and they say, no, elam leli jersey leli. Have you ever had that experience? Ay, nina ngazalwa nama siblings anazi aniphilanga nini. Anyway, you guys, I really like this situation with Loyiso Gola. Is it? If you change one letter in that, it's Gola. Because if I change one letter in this surname, it becomes Intlamba. And this is what happens, you guys. Listen. So Loyiso has come out to say, let me just read the tweet exactly like it is so that you can know what happened. So we all watched the Roast of Khanyi Mbau, and we were all very impressed with the jokes as well, and we were still enjoying. Honestly, this week was supposed to be just us, maybe even the whole month, talking about the Roast of Khanyi Mbau, just enjoying what people did, talking about different things that people said, things that people took personal, things that they didn't, you know, who did well, who didn't, who surprised us, and all of that. And how sister enjoy kanjalo, here is a younger sibling called Loyiso Gola saying, "Hayi, awamonke lama joke." He just came and said, no, these are all my jokes. This is what he wrote on Twitter. He said, this year I was tasked with writing the Roast of Khanyi that entails writing jokes for and against the panel. This was the team, including the person in the red on the wall. It shows the picture of the people. I am proud of what we pulled off. Catch the Roast of Khanyi Mbau tonight, 9 p.m. DSTV channel 1 to 2. Guys, I was like, why did he do that, you guys? Why did he do that? Let me say this. I wasn't surprised that they wrote the jokes, guys, because the Comedy Central is not gonna allow those people to go and shoot the show without making sure that they have something that will make the show interesting, because not only were they going to put it on DSTV, it was also going on to Showmax, and it's gonna be there for a while, and people have to be enjoying this show for a long time. And I understood that they're going to have writers. Comedians have spoken about the fact that when they do comedy shows, especially when they do stand up and it's a one-man show, a lot of the times they will get writers. Trevor Noah has spoken about it. Even on his show, he's got writers. He has people that write the jokes. He can take the jokes, he can leave the jokes, he can improve the jokes, he can tame it down, whatever, but they do have writers. Even Chris Rock has spoken about having writers. In fact, with Chris Rock, when they did that show, the Oscar where Will Smith slapped him, when it came out, some people would said, but that joke probably wasn't even written by him, because they do have writers when they going to host shows like that. And it came out to know that joke was just Chris Rock's improvising, so he added a joke over and above jokes that were written for him. So I wasn't surprised that they got help, you guys. It makes sense, you know, those guys are not comedians. It makes sense. But I just wondered about why but we wanted to pretend as if we don't know. We really did. I wanted to pretend that Nadia Nakai's jokes were Nadia Nakai. I wanted to pretend that that, you know, Sel Beyonce's jokes were hers and all of that. And I didn't want to feel like, I didn't want to be reminded that there's a possibility that these people have been practicing for a very long time to say those jokes and say them the way that they said them. But it's not surprising that they did, because they're not comedians, so they would have had to practice so that they get it right, so that it's an entertaining show for us. I'm just wondering what the intention is for Loyiso Gola to come out so soon after the show comes out to say these were all my jokes. I just felt like it was an ego thing. It's almost like he saw how much we were enjoying the show and he wanted the recognition. He just couldn't be behind the scenes, because he could have been behind the scenes and tap himself on the shoulders and be like, you know, Loyiso, you did really good. Or they can be calling each other or create a WhatsApp group between themselves as a team and say, guys, we did really good with this show. You know, people are loving it. Why did he have to come out and say it, guys? And when you also just read the tweet, because he has a picture here with like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's like 10 of them, 2, 4, 6. Yeah, there's like 10 of them on the picture, meaning that it was a team effort. But listen to how he writes this post. This year, I was tasked with the writing, and then he puts a hashtag Roast Of Khanyi. That entails writing of jokes for and against the panel. So it's an I was tasked. And then he says this is a team. But when he puts the team, he doesn't put anybody's name there. And that's what makes me feel like it really was about him wanting to be recognized for this work, even more than he wanted the team to be recognized for work. I think the only reason he put the team picture there is because he knows that if he just says I was tasked with the job to write the jokes or whatever, the team is gonna come and be like, but you were not alone there. But I felt like it was about him. It was an ego thing. He couldn't resist it. He couldn't just stay in the background like it was supposed to be, because why do we need to know that you wrote the jokes? Because we already know that there's always writers when it comes to Comedy Central shows. Why did you need to tell us that? You could have just promoted the show without saying that you wrote any of the jokes. Me, myself, and I am very disappointed, because I like Loyiso, you guys. But I'm very disappointed because it felt like he could see how much we had enjoyed the show and how much we were crediting the people that actually gave us those jokes, and he wanted all the credit for himself. He really didn't have to do it, especially now that we had just watched the show. He just spoiled it. He was like that younger sibling that was like, I lam lelo cheese. When people are saying, oh, you look beautiful, and like, I know, it's mine, I know, mina ungborile, guys. I feel like it was unnecessary for him to do it. I think one of his friends or something came out to say no, but you know, I did advise you not to announce this, because they knew that it wasn't going to have a positive, you know. Now people are saying to him, oh, good job, you know, you did a great job, and now the attention is moving away from the panel to him, which I feel like that's exactly what he wanted. I really don't think it was a good idea to do that. Not so soon after we watched the show. He spoiled it. He really just did. I'm disappointed, you guys. I don't know what you guys think about it, but please let me know in the comment section. I wish he hadn't done it, and I wish that he had waited a little bit before he announced it. And it didn't even really need. We've watched other roasts before and not know who wrote the jokes, and we don't really mind. So why did he have to do that? Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please like it before Mpumegona, share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers.